Welcome back to Great Day Live. We are taking you now inside, I think always one of the coolest spots here at Kentucky Opera Center, the costume shop. I'm joined once again by Chris Mirto and Barbara Lynn Jameson to take us all around. And we have our tiny mics for this. We're sharing our tiny.
Yeah, so welcome to the costume
This
shop.
is a magical place.
Yes, this is one of our production spaces. So you were just in one of our performance and community spaces in the Toby Community Hall. This is part of the production space. So what people sometimes don't realize is that we build operas here for here. We
Like
are
everything.
a production company, and we are so fortunate. The ballet is a production company, our orchestra is a production company, we have a children's theater production company, and we have an opera. We are so fortunate here in Kentucky. And so we build this right here, and you see right now they're building some costumes for the upcoming show, All Is Calm.
How many people work in here?
Well, from time to time, we have two regular.
She gave me the peace sign. Peace.
Yeah, we have two regular managers, and then occasionally we'll have 7 people in here, wardrobe folks, dressing people sometimes. We'll have stitchers over there on the sewing machines. We will have people fitting and hemming and pinning and doing all kinds of fitting shoes and all kinds of fun stuff. Right now, they're doing some building, and if you want to come over here, I don't know if you can kind of see over here where they put all the stuff together, and maybe even what Devin said earlier, this was about hats. We've got hats over here. So we've got all
I'm coming.
hats.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
We've got berets.
Oh, I love that.
So they've been looking for specific costume pieces that will align with the different countries, depending on what the performer is playing. Charles Haichu has been designing these costumes and been building these.
Hi, Charles.
You'll see they're putting sleeves on. They're building this from scratch, and you can see how this is all put together. And Chris works with them. Chris Mirto, who you met earlier, works with them to make sure everything is aligned for the production and in tune with the director's vision. And it's just really so exciting.
Question just popped up in my head here. So when you do have characters playing multiple roles, costumes obviously come into play. Are you changing, like how are you doing that quick change? Or what do you envision to kind of switch out? Because there are the nuances with the characters, but then how do you change up the look in a piece like this?
It depends on the show and the character and the director. So in this particular production, Charles has worked with Devin to create different layers, so it feels like a kind of easy change between characters that the audience can clock, but isn't kind of taking up a lot of space. So it's kind of their elegant, I think, switches in this, so it feels really easy for the audience to kind of track and follow it, and it kind of gives it an easy, dreamy, simple, you don't have to it doesn't draw a lot of attention to itself. And that's, Charles has done beautiful work in helping orchestrate all of those changes and all of those moves and giving each actor a chance to invest in each role.
Yeah. And Barbara, I think it further speaks to just having the beauty of local resources right here.
Absolutely.
Right? Like right here, not only within your building, but to have folks that are from right here in this community that you work with.
And when I talk about the stitchers who come in, the fact that we have them in our community because we have so many production companies here, we can rely on that sort of service in the community and don't have to outsource that to another place.
Right.
We're very, very fortunate.
Right. Was there anything different that you wanted to do with this particular production when it came to the costumes? Or do you want to really kind of stay the course and stay true to the story?
I think it was about staying true to the story. I think that is so important because then all of it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for audiences to feel like it makes sense.
Yeah.
And to kind of not get in its way, but elevate it by getting inside of it and giving it room to breathe as the thing it is.
And I
Not
bet,
being too literal.
Right.
So that we can imagine what it could have been like from a lot of different perspectives. So it's not a literal story, but it's representative of so many different perspectives on this Christmas truce time.
love too, after rehearsals, you can come back and just say, nope, this didn't work, fix this, fix that, right? The beauty of having it all right here, you can make those quick changes and those little subtle things just to make it all work.
Yeah, after rehearsal, they'll go, oh, I need this hem, or I need a pocket in this thing for this, and they'll just come right back and they'll do it.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you so much for taking us inside. We want to remind everybody, get your tickets because some tickets are still available for those later performances. To get started, to get those tickets right now and to support the Kentucky Opera year-round, just go to kyopera.org. Stay with us because on the other side of the break, we're going to wrap things up from Kentucky Opera Center, and we're going to be looking ahead to some great events and performances that are coming up and an opportunity for youth to get involved right here with Kentucky Opera. Stay with us.